What happened at the park at 1 a.m. still makes me shake. My name is Rohit, and this is something I experienced when I was just 12 years old. Even today, thinking about that night makes my hands tremble. Some memories never fade. They hide in the dark corners of your mind, waiting to return. It was almost 1 a.m. when my friend Arian and I sneaked out of our houses. We were kids, fearless and foolish, believing nothing bad could ever happen to us. The park near our neighborhood was usually quiet at night, and that silence made it feel exciting. We were laughing, running around, and enjoying the thrill of being out so late. That's when I noticed them. At the far end of the park stood 3 men. Their heads were completely shaved, and they wore dark jackets despite the warm night. They weren't talking to each other. They were just standing there, staring at us. Their eyes followed every move we made. A strange fear crept into my chest. One of the men suddenly raised his hand and motioned for us to come closer. His voice was calm, almost friendly, but something about it felt wrong. Very wrong. Arian grabbed my arm and whispered, "Run." We didn't think twice. We sprinted out of the park and ducked into an abandoned cafe nearby. The lights were off. The place smelled of dust, and our hearts were pounding so loud I was sure they could hear it. We hid behind the counter, trying not to breathe. Footsteps echoed outside. The door creaked open. One of the men stepped inside. Before I could react, a strong hand grabbed my shoulder and pulled me up. I wanted to scream, but my voice was stuck in my throat. Arian stood frozen, unable to move. Then suddenly, a police siren wailed in the distance. The grip on my shoulder loosened instantly. The man cursed under his breath and ran. Within seconds, all of them disappeared into the darkness. Later, the police told our parents the truth. Those men were part of a gang involved in child kidnapping. They had been seen around the area for weeks. We survived that night by pure luck. I see that park every day, but I never go near it after dark. Because I know one thing for sure. If that siren hadn't sounded, this story might never have been told.